Hello, Lincoln community. We're here today to introduce the new Lincoln principal for the 2019-2020 school year, Mr. Garrett Olguin. Mr. Olguin, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. I'm thrilled to be here and happy to see you all. My name is Garrett Olguin. Mr. Olguin, I'm happy to be coming in as your principal next fall. I am from Canyon City, and I was a student in Canyon City Schools myself. I went to Skyline Elementary before it became CES. I went to Canyon City Middle School, and I graduated from Canyon City High School. Went on to college for education, got a master's degree in educational leadership, and ended up in the world of education. So I started my career at Mountain View Cornell School as a teacher. Spent a few years at Mountain View teaching mostly middle school, but some elementary computers. After that, I went to Harrison School when it was a brand new building. I saw it being built from across the street and went over there to teach middle school history. From there, I went to teach actually in the prison system and taught at Colorado State Penitentiary for a few years, and then returned to Harrison School as their assistant principal last year. So it's been a couple years that I've been at Harrison as the assistant principal, and super excited to come to Lincoln School of Science and Technology next year as your principal.
Garrett, why don't you tell us a little bit about your family?
Sure, you bet. My wife, Tina, and I have been married for 17 years. We have 2 children. My son is named Bentley, and he's going to be in 2nd grade here at Lincoln next year. And my daughter is Harper, and she's going to be a kindergarten student here at Lincoln next year. So we're very excited to call Lincoln home starting next fall. My wife was a teacher herself and taught mostly 4th and 3rd grade throughout her career until our kids came along, and then she stayed home with our kids when they were small. So yeah, that's my family.
Fabulous. And Mr. Olguin, do I remember correctly that your wife Tina was a former Lincoln student?
Absolutely. Actually, my wife remembers when a brand new PE teacher started teaching her classes named Miss DeWolf back when she was in elementary school, and you started here as a physical education teacher.
Yes. Mr. Olguin, we have a few questions for you from some of our current Lincoln students.
Great.
So Ben has a question for you.
My name is Ben. I'm a 2nd grader in Mrs. Jaw's class. I'm going to be a 3rd grader next year, and I want to know, what's your favorite animal?
Hi Ben, I'm glad to hear your question about what you want to know my favorite animal is. I would have to say it really is a dog, and I have 2 dogs. They are truly my favorite.
I am Clara. I'm in 3rd grade, and Mr. Olguin, I have a question to ask you. Are you strict?
Hi Clara, you want to know if I am strict. That's a great question. I'm going to say yes. I am pretty strict. I think the students that I serve at Harrison School right now would tell you that I am strict, but I think they would also tell you I'm very fair. I'm pretty fair with the way I deal with things, but I tend to be a little bit strict.
Hi, my name is Haley, and I'm in 3rd grade, and I'm wondering how old you are. And my family owns Big Burger World.
Outstanding. Hi Haley. I am 38 years old. By the time I become your principal next fall, I'll be 39 years old. I'm super excited to hear that your family owns Big Burger World. Big Burger World is amazing, especially the grasshopper shakes. So, looking forward to that.
Hi, my name is Isabella, and I was wondering, and Mr. Olguin, I was wondering if we're still going to have caving gorillas.
Great question, Isabella. Yes, absolutely. We're going to continue with Giving Gorillas next year. I've heard such great things about this program. It's my understanding it's similar to a student council, and I've heard some of the great projects you've been doing here in the school to benefit the students of this school and the community. So I can't wait to learn more about it, and I can't wait for you to teach me more about it.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Reed. My niece Linnea comes to Lincoln, and I was just curious, what do you like to do outside?
Great question, Mrs. Reed. My family and I love to be outdoors. We spend a lot of time outdoors. We travel quite a bit, so we'll go to places like Garden of Gods in Colorado Springs and go hiking. We spend time on our bikes quite a bit. I'm a cyclist myself, so I spend a lot of miles out on the road, lots of time out on the road. But when I'm not on the road on my bike, I spend a lot of time with the family on our bikes too. So,
Well, Mr. Olguin, we want to thank you for joining us today and sharing a little bit about yourself to us. We certainly look forward to having you as the new principal of Lincoln School of Science and Technology.
thank you very much. I look forward to getting to know all of you better next fall when I come on board, and have a great summer.